Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Elgin Martinez from the Immigrant Edification TV, the only channel that addresses real immigrant issues. Ladies and gentlemen, the video this afternoon is going to be about the importance of staying out of problems or out of criminal activities if you are not a natural born U.S. citizen. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to speak about a sad situation that happened to one of our immigrant brother from Jamaica. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, this article is from pfaw.org. That being said, Andre Mortello Barton was a 42-year-old Jamaican repair shop manager, a father of 4, and a permanent resident of the U.S. who came from Jamaica in 1989. In 1986, Mr. Andre, at the age of 18 years old, was convicted of assault and firearm charges, ladies and gentlemen. He then attended a boot camp, obtained his GED, and led a law-abiding life for several years. In the 2000s, he struggled with addiction and was convicted of drug possession. He then entered 2 drug rehabilitation programs, which he completed, and also graduated from college. He was never arrested again. However, 10 years after Mr. Andre's arrest, the government detained him and tried to deport him because of his previous convictions. Although an immigration judge found him deportable, Andre applied for cancellation of removal, citing the multiple years that had passed since he was convicted of these crimes and had lived continuously in the United States for at least 7 years. The immigration judge indicated that she would be inclined to grant such cancellation, because the record showed that Andre had clearly been rehabilitated and that his family relies on him and would suffer hardship if he was deported. But she accepted the government's argument that Andre could not qualify for cancellation of removal because of a stop time rule in the law that stopped the 7 years of residency time clock when green card holders and long-time legal residents like Andre commit a crime. Both the 11th Circuit and the 5-4 Supreme Court majority accepted that interpretation and ruled that Andre could not apply for cancellation of deportation. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, even Kavanagh's opinion conceded that deporting a lawful permanent resident is a wrenching process with harmful consequences for family members, particularly for someone like Andre, who has spent most of his life in the United States. As a result of Kavanagh's opinion, however, that is precisely what has occurred to Andre, who is now effectively banned from ever rejoining his family in the United States. One estimate is that it could now happen to thousands of other immigrants with even minor criminal convictions. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I got to emphasize that if you were not born in this country, ladies and gentlemen, that you are not immune from deportation. That being said, we've come to the end of this video. Please share, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.